What is up, my friends? How are we all doing? I am back. Yes, I took about a 6-week break and I am feeling pretty good right now. I'm really excited to restart making content for all you again. But yeah, let me start by saying thank you for being patient with me and thank you to continue to support me while I go through some personal matters. To start, my kids, they started going back to school, but only part-time, and then I also went back to work part-time as well. And honestly, there was just a lot of driving back and forth. I had to drop them off, and then I had to drive to work, and then halfway through the day I would leave work to actually pick my kids up from school and then bring us all home, and then I worked the rest of the day at home. And I still, stayed on top of the house chores and the meals. I was still streaming, recording, managing my social medias, and it took a real toll on me. It's a lot of work, and to all those who can do it all, I just want to be you one day. Yeah. But yeah, it just took so much out of me, and honestly, I lost interest in content creation, in gaming, and being social, both on social media and in person. I essentially became a hermit, but now things have settled down a bit, and I reworked a schedule, mainly a content creation schedule that just works better for me, and it allows me to do all the things I want to do, but it also lets me kind of shut my brain off a little bit from that whole social media and content creation side, and I spend more time with my family, and then I also have time for other games. So yeah, I think it's gonna work out. And actually, when I was editing this video, I got that excitement back. Like, I was super excited and I felt super accomplished, that like the same feelings that I had before. So yeah, it feels really, really good to be back. But speaking of being back, I'm actually starting a new challenge. Maybe more of a legacy or a generational challenge. I'm really not sure how to label it, but this is actually going to be recorded live over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Samvita, and I'm live every Tuesday and Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But don't worry, if you miss out or if you can't make it, I'm going to be editing all of those live feeds and then uploading them here on my YouTube channel. So you can catch me either place. But I'm also thinking, or I was thinking, that I kind of put this on a Reddit. I do have a Reddit already, and it's where I kind of posted a lot of my house builds, so I'm thinking of putting the story up over on my Reddit. Or also, I was playing with the idea of starting a Discord, so let me know if you're interested in that as well. I'm not sure, a Reddit or a Discord. You guys let me know which one you would be more interested in. Anyways, the character that I made today, his name is Griffin, and Griffin will be the patriarch of Generation 1. And Generation 1, we're actually starting in the Stone Age. And a few rules that I've scrounged together doing research on the interwebs and kind of just thinking up ideas myself. But Generation 1, the Stone Age, we can only eat items that we find wild, or we can eat fish that we catch. So because it is the Stone Age, we won't have any electricity or running water. We can gather water from like ponds and stuff like that, so we can do that. But we don't have any running electricity or running water, and we have to live in a cave that I've kind of made little room, I guess I can call it, and then I put a tent in there, so that kind of room and that tent is going to act as our cave. I do have a barbecue pit, and that is going to be our like ground fire pit, I think. What are they called? Campfire. Yeah, so that's going to be our campfire. And later on, I do add a bathtub. In this build, in the speed build, I didn't add it, but later on when I do some gameplay, I end up adding a bathtub, and that is going to be our quote unquote pond for our sim to bathe in, but they have to gather water first before they can bathe in there. So that's kind of like a tiny rule that I added for my sim. But as I was doing our sim, every generation has a trait that is passed along, and the trait that I decided that will be passed along is the loner trait. And I have also acquired a voodoo doll from fishing when I was player testing, and so I have decided that the voodoo doll is going to be our family heirloom. And I haven't decided if I wanted to add a story to the heirloom or not, but for now it's just going to be this voodoo doll that I hope I will remember to pass along to the next matriarch or patriarch. But also I haven't really decided how I'm going to have a decision face off if there's multiple children with the loner trait. I haven't gotten that far yet, so I guess I'll just kind of figure out when that time comes. What else? Oh, Griffin himself, he is clumsy, he's a collector, he definitely loves the outdoors. Yeah, I've just thought that those traits were perfect for a caveman. The lot, it does have traits as well. So the lot traits, our off the grid, great soil, and dog hangout. And the lot traits, I've decided will kind of shift and change depending on what generation our sim is in and what the needs are for that specific sim and their family and the storyline that I'm going with. But also another kind of rule or stipulation is that I'm not allowed to move from this lot. So as the generations go on, I'll be able to build on this lot, but I can't move from it. So each generation, depending on the rules, they'll let me. I'm allowed to build like one room per generation, if that makes sense. So like the caveman era, I'm not allowed to have any rooms, and then the next stage, I believe I'm allowed to have like a 1-room house, and then the next one after that, it's a 2-bedroom house or a 2-room house, and it just goes on and on and on. So yeah, I'm really excited. Like I said, if you want to see everything live happening, all the live action, you can check me out over on my twitch.tv/Somvita. You can catch me on Instagram and TikTok and Reddit if you want. Anyways, you guys, we're coming up towards the end. Thank you all for your continued support. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments how you think this new challenge is going to play out. Yeah, so I'll catch you guys next week. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, and evening, and I will catch you all later. Bye.